Hey guys, Ryan G. Wright with DoHardMoney.com, and I'm coming to you with a question of the day. Every single day I do a Just Ask Ryan question of the day, and today's is, how does bridge loan work when buying a house? We're going to talk all about bridge loans here in a minute, and if you've got a question of the day, all you've got to do is type it in the comments below, and if it's selected, I'll be answering it for you. And for all of our other wonderful subscribers, thank you for being a subscriber, for those of you that are. Let's talk about bridge financing. Bridge loans. So a bridge loan is basically something that gets you from where you're at to where you want to be. So what happens in these types of situations is a bridge loan is thought to be in if you're getting a loan and you're going to fix a property up. Let's say you need a loan for the purchase and you need a loan for the rehab money. Getting a loan for a short period of time until you could get takeout financing or long-term financing would be considered a bridge loan. Real estate investors typically don't refer to this, or I should say residential real estate investors don't refer to really as bridge financing. They typically more call it hard money, or they'll talk it'll be referred to as like BRRRR, B-R-R-R, where you buy, you renovate, you rent, and then you refinance. But really a hard money lender that's coming in to do a BRRRR deal is really a bridge loan. It's a short-term loan for a period of time until long-term financing could be taken out. That's a type of a bridge loan. Another loan that a lot of people talk about is what's called gap financing. It's kind of similar to a bridge loan, but it's not a bridge loan. The gap financing is the gap between what you have and what you need to make a deal happen. So let's say you can get a hard money loan for $100,000, but you need $110,000. Maybe you have $5,000 of that, but you need another $5,000, and so you can get some what's called gap financing. One of the ways to get that gap financing is to use credit card finance, where you actually draw out cash. You could turn it into funds that you can actually then wire out to a closing, which is a great way. You can find a business partner. You can find a company that would be willing to do it, although there's fewer and fewer of those now. So we find credit card financing, business partner. I've got a whole video on 17 different ways on getting 100% financing. You may want to check that out. But the whole idea of gap financing is funding the difference. Bridge financing is funding in between the time period, which is pretty similar to doing a BRRRR type financing deal. So if you're looking, it depends on what you're trying to do. If you're looking for a way to get financing with little to no money down, first off, you've got to find a lender that's going to be willing to fund your purchase and your rehab. Typically that lender is going to be looking at loan to value, and so you're going to have to buy a little bit better of a deal. A big mistake I see a lot of people make is they go on the multiple listing and they find a property and then they think, oh, that one will automatically qualify. Typically stuff you're buying off the MLS isn't going to be a good enough deal to have the purchase and the rehab all included in the loan. And the reason for that is lenders are taking on a lot more risk on a deal like that. They're going to be looking for a lower loan to value than you typically would if you were putting money into the project as well. That's why we're a big fans here at Do Hard Money on off-market properties, doing direct-to-seller advertising and going after off-market properties. There's typically better margin in those types of things because there's less competition, because it's not listed on the multiple listing service where everybody and their dog, even people from other countries, can see those and make offers on them if they so choose. So gap financing is just finding the difference between you don't have. There's several strategies to do that. Watch our video on 17 ways to get 100% financing. Bridge financing is from one point of time to another point of time, typically when you're getting takeout financing, also known as BRRRR. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you've got a question you'd like me to answer, type it into the comments below and I'd be more than happy to answer that for you. A couple other videos in addition to that 17 ways to get 100% financing. Check out What is Hard Money? Give you some other ideas on this finance and ways you can go about it. If you're interested in real estate investing, or you'd like some help in finding properties, valuing properties, understanding education, software to help you do this, or money in real estate investing, check us out over at DoHardMoney.com. I'd love to visit with you and see if we may be a good fit for each other. Otherwise, make it a very profitable day, and bye for now.